Good afternoon and welcome to the channel. In today's video we are going to be reviewing Adams Polishes All-Purpose Cleaner. So we're going to be reviewing Adams Polishes All-Purpose Cleaner. It says it's a heavy-duty degreaser. They used to have an all-purpose cleaner like this before. I absolutely loved it. Then they started carrying the Eco All-Purpose Cleaner and you couldn't find just the regular. Then they came out with a new formula. This is the new formula that they have. I do notice that it is a bit thicker, so I found that kind of interesting. Super excited when they got this back. Had to pick some up. You can get this 16-ounce bottle here for $12.99. But like I said, it worked really well. So what I'm going to be showing you guys today is how it works straight out of the bottle. And then also we have an IK. It's branded Adams Polishes, but it is the IK 1.5 multi-purpose foam sprayer. I have had this for a little bit. I've been testing it. So far I'm really liking it, but we're also going to do some of it in this as well. I'm going to be diluting this 3-to-1, so 3 parts water to 1 part of the all-purpose cleaner. We're going to clean an engine bay. I'm going to go over how I clean an engine bay using the all-purpose cleaner, showing you guys some of the tools required in doing it. But that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using the all-purpose cleaner on one side, just straight. It is a heavy-duty degreaser, and then we will be diluting it and doing the other side. We'll see if there's a comparison, and then I'll show you guys how I clean an engine bay safely and effectively, so hopefully it helps you guys. So like I said, this is Adams Polishes All-Purpose Cleaner. They say it's a heavy-duty degreaser. We'll go over what it is on the bottle that they say and then directions of use on this. It says, Adams All-Purpose Cleaner is a fully functional, safe, and effective product for any surface. At full strength, this product is versatile enough to cut even the toughest grease and buildup. The old one was really good, so we're going to see how this one is. It says deep clean engine bays and fender wells, clean polishing pads and applicators. I find that kind of interesting as well for cleaning your polishing pads and applicators with this. Cut grease and cleaning oxidized plastics and rubber, so you can use this. It is safe on plastic surfaces, which we probably knew that. Clean delicate surfaces when diluted up to 90% and rubber. So that is really crazy. You can dilute it up to 90%. That is a very high dilution. We are not going to be diluting it that much, but I guess that is good to know as well. On their instructions, they say to spray surface or an edgeless utility towel generously with APC. 2. Break loose stubborn dirt and grime with a brush or a towel. 3. Immediately rinse with a strong blast from a water hose and dry immediately to avoid water spots or damage. If using on delicate surfaces, follow with a microfiber towel dampened with water to avoid possible staining. So there is a tip there. If it is a delicate surface, you're going to want to have a wet microfiber towel as well to go ahead and get that off, because you don't want to stain a surface. But personally, the plastics under the hood on an engine bay, you're not going to have to worry about that, but that is nice that they do include that. 4. If stubborn grime remains, repeat cleaning process. So, like I said, we're going to be testing this out. I'll take you out. I'll show you the engine bay, what it looks like. It is not horribly dirty. For me, it is dirty, but I'll show you that. We're just going to be using a garden hose. I do not have a pressure washer, but like I said, I want to show you guys how I clean an engine bay, what I like to do, a safe way of doing it. So hopefully it helps you guys. So let's go ahead, head on out there, check it out, and get into cleaning it. So here's the engine bay on the Charger that we're going to be cleaning. As you can see, there is just your typical dirt, dust. I mean, it's not super horrible. It is bad for my likings, especially in these spots here. You can see there is some buildup here. It's kind of oily looking. I'm not real for sure what that is, but we're going to be cleaning all of this. You can see on the side of the hood, this insulator up under the hood, if the camera will focus for you guys, does have some dirt and stuff in it. Not super horrible. Just doing a quick overview for you guys though, so you can see the dirt and grime buildup in here. So this is what we're going to be cleaning. Things to always keep in mind when cleaning: always locate the alternator, which is down here. You're not going to want to completely soak that with water. This is the fuse box. Know where your fuses are. You're not going to want to drench that completely in water either. The air intake system on this is closed, so we're not going to be worried about that a whole lot. But if you have an exposed air filter here, you're not going to want to soak that with a hose as well either, because those can be problem areas. So for us, air filter, we really don't have to worry about a whole lot. We're not going to want to spray the alternator super hard or the fuse box. Other than that, anything under here, you can get it wet, just be very easy with it. But everything else under here, we will be cleaning up. We will be getting everything wet. I'm going to go ahead and do this driver's side straight. We'll do the passenger side diluted out of the IK foam sprayer. So we'll see how the stuff foams as well. If foaming is something you like, it's definitely something that I like. Then we will also cut the hood in half here with the foam sprayer and then doing it straight as well. Let me go ahead and get in. I'll show you the foam sprayer and the tools that I'm going to be using to go ahead and get this all cleaned up to my likings, and hopefully you will also have the same likings that I do as well. So let me go ahead and show you the tools that we'll be using. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be using the IK 1.5 foam sprayer, or the branded Adams polishes, but it is an IK. As you can see, hopefully you can see it sloshing around. I just have water in here right now. I measured it out. There's 3 cups of water. I'm going to do a cup of the all-purpose cleaner, which is going to be way more than I need to clean the engine bay, but it's going to make a good video for you, so that's all right. We'll have enough. Brushes I'm going to be using. If you've seen any of my wheel cleaning on the P&S Bead Maker, this is an easy reach detail brush. I'm going to be using this for some tighter areas down inside of the engine compartment, cleaning that. Any areas that are a bit harder to reach, I'm going to be using a fender brush, a little bit longer, some soft and stiff bristles mixed into it, so that's definitely going to be nice for scrubbing areas. And then anywhere that I need to scrub by hand, I have just this red bristle brush, and I'll be using it as well. So these will be the 3 brushes right here that I'm using to clean the engine bay. I will leave links to everything that I'm using in the video description down below. So it'll be down there, so please watch the video, and then after the video head down there if you're interested in any of this stuff. So now that you see the tools that I'll be using to clean the engine bay, let's head outside, get everything set up, and start cleaning it. Alright, so here we are out here. I'm going to go ahead and take the hose. I'm not going to just completely soak it. I'm going to just basically lightly mist it down, get everything wet. Then we'll go in and start spraying the all-purpose cleaner. We'll use the foam sprayer on the other side, see how it all works. So let's go ahead and check it out. So another thing that I did forget to mention, you want to make sure that your engine is cool. You haven't been driving it, it's not hot. We haven't been driving this today, so you don't want to do this when your engine's hot. Sorry I didn't say that earlier. So now we went ahead, took the hose, kind of rinsed everything down. We're going to go ahead and take the all-purpose cleaner, and I'm going to just spray it on, scrub this side. I'm going to rinse it off, and then we will do the other side. I will say when you're spraying it, this stuff is like a toxic green. I'll bring you guys in closer to see it. So we've got it sprayed on here. Like I said, it's like a toxic green, as you can see. It is covering, it is clinging very well. I am happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and get the brushes, start scrubbing it up. We'll see how it foams up just scrubbing it with the brushes and how well it cleans. So same thing, just wetted this with the hose. I'm going to come into a little bit of these harder to reach areas. This brush does a great job getting down in there. So now we've got that scrubbed up. I haven't done the hood yet. But we're going to go ahead and rinse this down because I do not want to let it dry. I'll tip you guys up a little bit. We will get this top part of the hood. So I did do it backwards. Some of you might give me a hard time. Really, you should wash the hood first because everything is going to come down. I kind of spaced that. I was really excited to hop into this. That's why I started cleaning down in the engine compartment first, but it's all right. We just had to rinse a little bit extra. We've got all that rinsed down. We'll get a little bit closer to the side over here and we'll use the IK foam sprayer on it. So we'll do it right over here. We will actually do the hood first. We've got the sprayer. It's all mixed up in there. I've got it pumped up. Let's see how it foams and how it cleans. So it foams up really good out of the foam sprayer. And I'm sure, as you guys can see, you get really, really nice foam with it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it rinsed down. We'll foam the engine compartment next. So as I'm foaming, I'm gonna bring you guys in closer so you can see the foam sprayer. We're just gonna get it pumped up. I'll get you guys off of the tripod. We'll get in closer so you can see how this thing works. I was really, really surprised with the foam that it produced with the all-purpose cleaner. We've got it pumped up. Let me get you guys off the tripod. So here we are. Bring you in closer for the foam action of this thing. As you can see, it covers extremely well. This little foam sprayer does a great job. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get to scrubbing that. Once again, just using the fender brush. And I'm really liking this stuff out of the foam sprayer just because it's already foamed up. You don't have to have it, but I will say it is really nice. Alright, so that's really all it is. You just want to make sure you got all the excess washed off as good as possible. I'm going to go ahead and get the leaf blower out. I'll show you guys, but I'll just speed all that up. We'll get this all dried off and we'll come in and take a closer look. Alright, now that we got it dried off, let's come in for a closer look. Alright, so we got it all dried off. As you can see, the plastics, they all look really nice, very clean. And honestly, I cannot tell a difference between where we use the foam sprayer with it diluted and then over here using it straight. Lux Auto Concepts, great company, check them out, link in the description. They had to do a little plug there. All the plastics, they're very smooth, they're nice and clean. Even the top radiator cap, even get down in here, everything is cleaned up really nice. All of the hoses, I mean, you can even see down in there, up here on this cowling cover. Yes, the hood is still, well, it's not the hood, it is the insulation piece on the hood is still dripping. But I am very pleased and very happy with how this has turned out. Like I said, we didn't soak the alternator, we didn't spray a ton of water. We did spray up in here to clean that up. Over here's where we had that buildup. I mean, it is all gone. Struck tower caps, I mean, everything, as you guys can see, is super, super clean. This engine compartment is looking brand new. I know it's not a super old car, but this is how I keep it looking new, is using a technique just like this. But as I said, I can't tell the difference between the diluted side and the straight side. It both cleaned extremely well. Me personally, I would dilute it. You're gonna get a lot longer life out of your product because it's diluted. You're not using it straight, and it still did an amazing job. I'm sure if you're trying to tackle something extremely nasty and dirty, you are gonna wanna use it straight. But if you're just doing a maintenance clean like this, definitely dilute it, save yourself some product. All right, so what did you think? Leave in the comments below what you think of cleaning, how it did. Let me know if you've cleaned your engine compartment or if it's something that scares you. Hopefully this video helps you out. Those are the things that I mentioned that you do want to avoid. The alternator, air filter, any electronic components, they can get wet. They do have weather tight connectors. You just don't want to soak them. You don't want to use super high pressure from a power washer, but that is how you safely clean your engine compartment. Now that it is clean, the thing that I say, go ahead, get everything dry, start it up, let it run, let the engine warm up. That heat is going to evaporate that water. But that's how you safely clean your engine compartment. Personally, Adam's all-purpose cleaner did an amazing job in there. Yes, I know there wasn't anything super oily or nasty we're trying to tackle, but what we did tackle in there was that small spot up by that strut cover on the one side that I did show you guys. It did do a good job getting it off. All the dirt, everything else, it has cleaned it up. It does look like brand new. But this is some really good stuff. I'm super glad that they brought this back. It is thicker than their older formula, I will say that. And it just smells like an all-purpose cleaner. It doesn't have like a horrible smell to it. With the foam sprayer, as you can see, we're still about half full. Like I said, I knew I was going to be making too much with it, but that's all right. We're going to head over to the Duramax. I'm going to go ahead and get that thing cleaned up as well, since I went ahead and made it. Like I said, if you have a way to dilute this product, an empty bottle, anything, definitely dilute it unless you're trying to tackle an extremely heavily saturated area. It's going to make the life of the product last a lot longer because you're diluting it. A little bit's going to go a long ways. This stuff must be an extreme heavy concentration that you can dilute, and it does work very well, as you guys seen. I could not tell the difference between either side. That's enough of me rambling on about the product. Product overall, 2 thumbs up. I really like it. That's what I love to use for cleaning the engine bay. If there's something that you like to use or something you'd like to see be used, definitely leave it in the comments below. I'll pick some up, we'll try it out, we can do some comparisons, what I think, and we can do a review on. Remember too, if there's something you want me to try and you want to send me something, in the video description is a link to my P.O. box. Please feel free to send me something. I will definitely try it out. I love trying products out, love doing reviews for you so you can see some content on what you want to see. But like I said, let me know what you think, how this stuff did. Let me know if cleaning your engine compartment is something that you're nervous about doing or something that you do. If you have any tips, any comments that you want to make for me cleaning it, something I did wrong, something I did right, whatever, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. But I really appreciate you guys stopping and checking out the video. It means the world to me. All you guys' support is extremely appreciated, and I'm very grateful and thankful for it. But thanks for stopping and checking out the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. And until then, take care.